dramatic monologue I chose is called When the Cooking is Done. In this monologue, Marza realizes she needs to get rid of all the negativity in her life, whether it's friends, family, anything surrounding her that does not make her happy. She goes to a play by herself, and when she's there, she realizes that only herself can change what she doesn't like about her life. So from there on, she makes it a goal to change those things. It was the most extraordinary time I've ever had alone. It felt unreal, like I stepped into a different world altogether. I was upset, because he tells me last minute that he cannot go. I was so angry with him. This was something we planned months in advance. 3 hours time max together. No preparation, and he blames work. Always. I've had enough. I finally had enough. I was all ready to leave, and so I left as soon as I hung up the phone with him. I was so mad I could not believe it. I left the house in a rage. Didn't even remember if I had locked the front door. I think I did. He would have said something. I went to the train and something took over me. I was lost. I felt different. Free. Like I had stepped out from the shadows. I don't know. I was uplifted. I felt like the speed of the train. Energy, such energy. I reached the theater and I watched the play. I only watched half. At intermission, I left, not because the play was boring, but because it was the greatest play I'd ever seen. I wanted to imagine the ending. I didn't want it spoiled. Instead, I walked into the night, over the bridge, back again, over again. Imagine all the people from the play, the daughter, the husband, the wife, the sisters, all the characters. I somehow knew. I knew these people, intimately, closely. I could think their thoughts, live their lives, and I wanted them to be happy, to be brave, to love. It suddenly occurred to me that if I was able to invent the outcome of people's lives in the play, that I should have the power to invent my own life, the way that I want it lived. I could not stop thinking about this. I began to understand that there were things I wanted to change, things about myself and what I do with my time, what matters most in my own play, my life. Our lives are like theater, aren't they? We write our own narrative, and if something is wrong with your narrative, you must change it. You must be strong enough to change it. And so, I've decided, over the last few days, that I'm going to change my story. I'm going to do the things that only I wish to do, and I do not care what anyone else will think.